What is good with y'all, SmooveGotGame, man? It's your boy, Coach Smooth, back in the building. Back ready to rebuild another team. Back where it all started. Back where we are the best at. There's nobody better. There's nobody smarter. There's nobody that can create a better team faster than me. I dare any other YouTuber. Let's get a 32-man league going. We're going to rebuild teams and see who gets the championship the fastest. Now, of course, I guess that kind of wouldn't really work out because somebody going to get it off with the Chiefs and they're going to be winning early. But let's do it. Okay, so you would do what? There's 4 divisions, so 8 people, an 8-people league where we all take the worst team in each of the divisions and rebuild them. That might work. Just see who's the best rebuilder. But until that day, I'm claiming that title as the greatest rebuilder. And here today, we are back with another Madden 25 rebuild video, baby, as we are selecting our team and getting our series started here. I know a little bit later than others, but football season is still here, baby, and we are still kicking in the beginning. So I got an interesting idea for this rebuild. We're going to go off of a spinoff of what would happen if what happened in real life didn't happen. I know it kind of seems pretty redundant, but stay with me here, right? So we're here on our picking week. We're going to pick the regular season week 1, so preseason already happened. And what we're going to do is I'm going to choose a team that was able to draft 2 rookie quarterbacks, and we're actually going to see what would happen. Wow, we have 2 hidden development players? Nice. What would happen if the other rookie quarterback won the QB battle instead of the first one? So y'all might know what team I'm alluding to already, but let's just go ahead and jump straight into the team, the roster, so I can show y'all what we're working with. And here it is, y'all. Joe Milton III, Tennessee's quarterback, 24 years old, 62 technically with the boot, 63 overall. Obviously, we know Drake May, kind of got the nod there, right? Jacoby Brissett played a little bit. Drake May took over, and it's kind of known that obviously they would go with the one that was drafted first. But here we're going to go, what if, because Joe Milton actually did show out in the preseason and had some heads turning on questioning, what if he did win? Now, of course, there were small questions. It wasn't a big controversy. But we're today going to figure out what would happen and how can we rebuild this team, and if it's possible to rebuild this team if Joe Milton won. So Joe Milton's going to be our guy. 97 throw power off the bat, and the accuracies do need some work. 58 awareness needs some work. But we're going to build the New England Patriots up from the ground, y'all. Who would have thought that they would need to do a rebuild? But of course, you lose Tom, you lose Belichick, and now this team is starting over. If you look at this team on paper, boy, this offensive line needs some help. Boy, this tight end needs some help. Boy, this receiver needs some help. And boy, this running back needs some help. But every position on this roster to me on this offense look like it needs some help. Now we go to defense. We okay here. Our safeties, Duggar, Peppers, love it. Jones, not rookie anymore, but young fella here, Christian Gonzalez. Love it. Drafted last year, had a solid season, can be a solid corner for us. I think we have some good makings there on the defense. D-line needs some help. Linebackers, we got 2 good pieces here. And it looks like we actually have a sleeper right here. I don't know why he's not starting it. I almost called this boy Uchiha. But I don't know why he's not one of our starters. I'm about to go look at the actual depth chart, see if anybody's injured. But defensively, look like we can go. Offensively, we need some help. So that's what we're going to be focused on building here, is rebuilding the New England Patriots starting from week 1 of the season. So bump everything that's happening in real life past the preseason. We're going to be getting this season kicked off here week 1 against the Bengals, and we'll be going pretty fast here in the early stages. So what I imagine doing is, because we want to slow down, take more of a focus once we've built this team up and have some of our players in place. This first season, it's probably going to go by very, very quickly. We're not expected to do much. Year 2 might even go by pretty quickly. Year 3 and beyond is where things will probably start to slow down. Now, of course, I've been known to fix teams very quickly though. So this could easily slow down very quickly. But that's the initial plan here right off the bat. And of course, we have to choose our draft class. So I'm going to go ahead and keep auto-generated rookies. What you can see here. Ooh, wow. Whoa. 4, 5, 6 QBs in the top 10. God, dog. They said if y'all want a QB to fix the year, here you go. and a receiver in the top 10 too as well. Let me go look at these prospects really quick. I love this new prospect menu, so I can go ahead and search by different attributes very, very quickly. But receiver wise, looks like we have 3 round 1 projections, 3 more round 1 to 2 guys, which is good. Tight end, how are we looking here? 1 guy that could be a possible first round, everybody else around 2 to 3, so probably not a year for tight end. Halfback, probably not a year for that either. Offensive line, we have a top 5 here, round 1, a couple round 1 options there. Guard is kind of weak, center's okay. Right guard, we only got 1 option, so it looks like tackles are pretty good. D-line looks like we can actually make some things shake there, except for in the interior. So edge rusher, we can make some things work. Linebacker looks like, once again, kind of on the edge rusher side of things, we can make some things work. And I told you secondary, I feel like we're good. So I think we have some things here that we can work with and work on for sure. And now let me know if you guys like this, man. Obviously it's gonna be live commentary, but just no face cam, just so I'm not in the way. But let me know if you guys want it more post-commentary style, if that's like kind of what you're more so wanting to do with this. But let's see, region breakdown, prospect scouts. So right now, are we locked into these? Okay, no, I can fire these. We have DN, D tackle. I'm actually not mad at that being my tier 3 because that looked pretty good. Corner receiver. I think I want to take off the corner receiver and corner tight end because I want the number 1 option on that to be the receiver tight end. Inside, outside. We already saw that interior line was kind of boo-boo cheek, so I'm gonna actually take that off too as well. Let's go ahead and then look to go to free agent scouts, and I want to sort here by receivers. There's receiver quarterback here. Ooh, there's a receiver tight end right here at a +2 boost. I like that. Let's go ahead and hire Gray Griffin, and then we can look now at running back. So I said that I wanted to look there too as well. Running back and tackle. I love that. Confirm that. All right, so now if we go look at my scouts, we have offensive linebacker. Oh, we have also linebacker, but he's also working running backs. But we have double running backs here with the first expertise, looking at offensive tackles too as well. Interior linebacker. I guess we can look at, I mean, I wish there was a way to look at just centers, but there's not. Let's do, I'm honestly not mad because I won't probably do receiver at a national level. Kind of depends on what's the best. Let's do another receiver here. I can do receiver, quarterback. There's a receiver tight end, but he's tier 3. Receiver tight end, receiver safety, which I know I don't need. Right? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get the corners too. Let's go ahead and get a receiver corner guy, Larry Miller. All right, so we have that kind of done. Now, if we look at region breakdown, this is kind of where we get to see. Now, obviously, we don't have the set scouting focuses yet, so I should be cool on that. I shouldn't have to, make anybody go to this side. But here, if we look at national, the national best thing to do here is defensive, or here you go, national strength, quarterback, receiver, and corner. Oh, wow. I mean, if that's the strength of the nation, there was a tier 3 guy that does that. Let's see. We might have to reorganize things. So the Northeast would be great for right end, which I think was actually pretty deep. So yeah, let's do that then. Actually, let me go back to my scouts. I'm going to actually fire here at the national level. We'll get somebody else. I guess I can go tier 2 now with defensive end then. Fire my receiver one, even though receiver tight end was kind of elite, I'm not going to lie to you. But if I can do that and then come down here and sort by receiver and get receiver tight end tier 3, Johnny Rose, I'm not mad at that at all. Then we can go ahead and look and sort again. This time I can go defensive end. I can get a tier 2 defensive end outside linebacker. Yeah, because we already saw the defensive tackle is actually pretty weak. So let's go right here with Dave Fox with the tier 2. Boom. I think it actually kind of works a little bit for us. Now, if I do this, can I go ahead and I can go ahead and do this. So I can go ahead and put him on national. We saw that the defensive end would be better on Northeast. All right, now let's look at some of these other things here. So West, strong safety, tackles are kind of the best here in the West. So strong safety, quarterback, or left tackle. Manage my scouts. Is anybody doing tackle work here? Yes, you are. So you're going to the West. Congratulations, you're going out West. And running back isn't slow over there. Now here, running backs are kind of iffy. Wait, oh, so running backs are iffy in the West. Okay, that's actually where they're weakest. Cool. This is where you gotta have to like balance things. So Central has right outside linebacker. Southeast has receiver. We definitely don't want our right outside linebacker in here. We'd rather have our outside linebacker, but guy being Central. So we're doing outside linebacker. Central and Southeast. So if we do it like this, we've got green here for National. West has green and red, but Central has green. Northeast has 2 greens, and we have a green there. Now, I could go with my halfback guy here so he can get good halfbacks in the Northeast. Right end, left outside linebacker. Well, then right ends will be weak here. Yeah, nah, I think we're going to leave it there. Because, I mean, running back isn't like that pressing we need. We can come back for. We're not going to be able to get everything all at once. So, I like where we're at right here. Only 1 red and everybody else is in a green zone. So, I think I'm going to leave that there. Even if it's not set yet, it will be. So, we have our scout set up. We have the team somewhat set up. I'm going to double check kind of our roster here really quick. And then basically, y'all see us go ahead and jump straight into the media interview, set our season goal. We're going to go into a practice so I can show you guys what that'll be set up like. We're actually going to go ahead and get into game 1 of the year. Coach, going into the season, what are the expectations of the team? The weakest, definitely going to be our offense. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's our offense. We need them to step up. The defense is what I'm more confident in. So if the offense is weaker, what part of the defense is the strongest? The strongest part of my defense is definitely going to be our run defense because our secondary is elite. Can you be more specific? Dang. Corners or safeties? I'd probably say safeties just because our corner depth is kind of weak. We have good at top 2, but I don't know past 2. So safeties will be the backbone. What would be a successful season to look at statistically? Our starting safeties ended with 8 interceptions. Nah, they ain't going to do all that. As a team, we give less than 3,500 passing yards on the season. That's a little bit more achievable. Boy, they're trying to trick me with them 8 interceptions. Thanks. We'll check back in at the end of the season. Don't y'all love how my wife out there interviewing me for the season? Hey, yo, coach out there looking kind of big. I made him 6'2", 200 pounds, by the way. So that way the players couldn't intimidate him. We already hired and assigned scouts. We got that done. Set our season goals here for the season. We're going real low here. I mean, because I do have our coach firing on, which I'm not going to let that steer me in what I think we can do. I'm always going to set it realistically. But just know there's a chance we can get fired. I went and left that on there. I leave it on all my series. If we ain't getting the job done, I don't deserve to be here. So coach firing is on. And yeah, that'll basically do it for that. Let's go ahead and jump into our weekly strategies, and I'll show you guys my mindset when it comes to these. Of course, you got to earn your right to get healthy. Plain point blank period. So until we go on winning streaks and stuff like that, starters, full pads at every practice. Now, I will set this up though. Do I feel like the Bengals will have an outside running game or inside running game? I'm not going to lie to you. I want to do the defend the short pass because I want to get in Joe Burrow's face. I'm going to be able to send a lot of blitzes today. Blitz counter with a young quarterback in, I wouldn't be surprised if they do blitz. So who am I putting here? Obviously, I would love to put Drake May in, you know what I'm saying, and let him get some development. But in this series, he is not who we are focusing on. In fact, since he is a young quarterback with hidden development, he may be a trade piece to go get somebody else young at a position that I can actually beast with, since we're going to go ahead and let Joe Milton take over. So Joe Milton will be getting the boost there. Jalen Polk as well there at receiver. And Javon Baker. Oh, 2 hidden dev receivers. I like that. Let me find out. So obviously we got the mini games available. Get an interception in the week. So I'll play these mini games and then we'll just basically jump straight into the game where I'll show you guys what it'll be like for us. Now, of course, I want to open up these extra focus players so we can get 6 people in here at a time. But I'll show you guys what the game plays for the series will look like because we're going back to the old style. Whereas you guys saw from last year's rebuild, when I play on the sticks, it does become a little bit more easier to win a championship because I'm actually good at the game. So we're going to be taking a step back again, going back to slow simulation here and see if the team can get it done with the way that I built it. And I'll show you guys what I mean here in a second.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Patriots and the Bengals, next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acorn Stadium in in Cincinnati. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024. Here we go. This year, what Oakland Greg, so excited to be with you. So excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that,
and now you guys get to see what it'll kind of be like here for us. Now, I'm going to show you guys what both variations of it look like, but we'll kind of take our time with this game just a little bit here, right? I mean, it's the first game of the year, and then from here, like I told you, we're going to kind of speed up. So, at least jump to the next play here. We'll just do the opening kickoff. But we'll basically be doing slow sim, which basically means you jump down here to slow. You drop back. I typically kind of go to jump forward. We'll go change of possession. And welcome to the game, you guys. So here it is. Joe Milton III's first rookie action here in the regular season. And oh my goodness, already almost getting sacked. Thankfully, Hunter Henry was there, as he was able to go ahead and get hands on ball to at least stop it from being an interception. But already getting early pressure. I do not like that. I told you, our offensive line needs some help. So we'll see what he's able to do here. Bengals kind of getting no pressure there. Throw to the outside, wide open receiver. Still kind of get used to numbers here and everything. That's number 4. It's not going to pop up and tell me who that is. Got to get the roster kind of get written down here so I can see who everybody is, what numbers they're wearing. But that's a great throw there to go ahead and get a first down. We're going with our first run attempt here of the season. Ramon Stevenson to the outside. Now we'll do some changing of the playbook as I see fit. I got to check on his speed and his agility and everything like that. But we might, you know, I typically have a little read option scheme here that I like to run. At least run a couple of read options here throughout the games. So can we build the team like that to at least be able to run that a couple times here and there? And remember, some of our most famous teams have been able to do that very well. So we'll have to see if we keep that scheme alive or what this. We're starting with the base Patriots offense and defensive scheme here. Motion at the top of your screen. Play action here. Blitz coming through for the Bengals. Throw gets out before the blitz gets there. That's a wide open receiver. No block from his teammate though. Oh my gosh. We could have had a touchdown. That's Thornton. He was receiver 2 on the depth chart. I actually bumped him down to, I think, receiver 4 or 5. But put him as the starting slot receiver because he has 96 speed. That's why he gets too fast to not be on the field somewhere. So he will be the starting slot. We'll try to get that memorized. Number 11 is Thornton. Up here in our first goal line territory, and we're getting in the end zone quickly. Ramon Stevenson, first touchdown of the season for the Patriots, man. Getting in the end zone very, very swiftly. I love that. Great run here, great blocking, and a great overall first drive. I mean, we had a first little bit of pressure there, but outside of that, great throws by Milton to get the ball up the field. As you can see here now, so it looks like Antonio Gibson was the first pass. Ramon Stevenson with the 2 runs, and Thornton with a 35-yard catch there. I got to say, I love that whole sequence there. Now, let's see what the defense is going to be able to offer up in return. We get the extra point, which is good. Kickoff back to them. And now we're going to see what their first possession looks like. Oop, I hit next play by accident. So we'll change of possession here in a second. But, I mean, as we've seen in real life, this Bengals team has started out the season kind of boo-boo cheeks. And, I mean, they typically have a bad week 1, which everybody kind of was expecting. But it's extended past to 3 weeks now to where they are finally getting their first dub here in week 4 against the Panthers, which kind of feels like, does that really count at this point? But Panthers did get a win. So I guess, you know, it kind of does at least put a little respect on their dubs. Because now they're not one of the only few teams that's still winless. Let's see what this defense is able to do. Motion. Going back as Jamar Chase. Throw goes out to a receiver. Scream. Great play there. Is that Kyle Duggar coming up and making the play yet again? Keeping it to a 3rd and 1. I love that. Let's go ahead and stop them here. I would love a quick stop. We have it set to 10-minute quarters. We do have the runoff set for like 15 seconds. Playing on all Madden. No change of sliders or anything like that. If you guys are wondering what my settings look like. Great play in the backfield. Oh, no. No. I swear that looked like they got him. I don't know. Maybe y'all can let me know if it looked like to me up here in the booth. It looks like we might have had him behind the line. They're going to give him forward progress, though, to reset these downs. Another motion going out. Halfback this time. Pressure almost getting to him, but it's over the top. That's wide open, and this time it's Duggar getting beat instead of making the play. Touchdown for the Bengals. I cannot see that that's T. Higgins who somehow got over the top here. I mean, you see the pressure was almost getting there, but it's kind of like a lapse in covers there. I'm not sure what really happened. That's the great thing about this too, as well as I can kind of come in here and see what happens. So let's see. First of all, it looks like we were in a man up. So cover one. Looks like they just ran a little fade route from. Yes, I know how to work the menu. Let's see here. Oh, it had Doug come up and press. Just got straight up beat off the press and speed wins. Great throw by Burrow to get that over the top. But look at the pressure, though. We sent 5. Almost got there. You know, if Doug holds that up for a little bit longer, maybe he doesn't even press. If he just plays off man, I think we get in there for the sack. And then, of course, we have our simulation where we just come up here in the booth and just kind of watch the game play out from up here. So right now I got it set to normal. Typically, we'll go fast until things kind of air out. But here to the end of the first quarter, we'll kind of stick on normal, see what kind of how the game evolves. We'll probably come back in if there's any key moments, any important drives that we want to see here late. Yeah, for how slow how slow normal be going sometimes there. 1st and 10, 3-yard rush. I guess that's after a big penalty. That gives us the ball moved up. We're back in goal territory here at the 6-yard line. Incomplete pass by Milton. 3rd and goal. 4-yard touchdown pass to Mario Douglas. I love it. And we'll be giving balls back to the Bengals. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go fast here. Go ahead and jump to next play. They're kind of moving the ball pretty quick. Gesicki, 7 yards, thrown away. 9-yard pass to Chase. Looks like a sack there from Josh Uche. Starting off the second quarter here. 9-yard pass to Chase to get it back. So they got their first down right back. Looks like they're going on a drive here to kind of get these points back. 1st and 10, that's up to the 6-yard line. Pass knocked away. 6-yard pass to Chase. 5-yard penalty against the offense. So it's 3rd and goal at the 5. Can we get the stop? 6-yard touchdown run by Joe Burrow. Going into the half, 17-14. We'll go ahead and get past this 3rd quarter. Bengals answer back. We answer right back. They answer right back. So it looks like no defense is being played here from either side. We'll kind of do just change of possession here for a little bit. Bengals go ahead and go back up 2 scores. We've got ball here. We need to try to score here actually. So let's go ahead and jump in because we need a touchdown to keep pace with the Bengals. Joe Milton, what will you do? Can you lead your tribe? Obviously, the defense has let us down here today. Around the outside, that's a great sack there from the DB. Hill coming around from the outside, completely unblocked on his left side, just in his blind spot. Couldn't do anything with that. 2nd and 17 here. Drop. Throw goes out. Easy pass over the middle. 242, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Joe Milton's had a good game. Like I said, I think it's the defense here that's let him down. I mean, here, if you give me 21 plus and we still lose, I will count it on the defense. Now, of course, we still want to give our guys and our offense a chance to win and give us some leeway. But if we're scoring 21 plus, we should be giving up less than 21. So if we score 22 plus, it's on the defense. This game is completely an L for the D. No Diddy. And we will definitely be training them a little bit harder than normal. But the offense does have to keep trying to keep pacing, which is doing a great job. Pass game is looking pretty good here. 2nd and 5. So we got 2 at the top of the screen, tight end at the bottom. Probably 2-by-2 look here. Pressure is collapsing. Throw goes out to the tight end. Great work, Milton. Keeping the first downs going. We do have to score somewhat quickly here. About 5 minutes left to go in the game. Pressure collapsing again. And he's just getting, that's the 4th sack for the Bengals today. Now that one's more so like a cover sack. Receivers just not getting open. We don't have the guys to go to just yet. Play fake. Looks like this could be a little screen pass here. Goes over the top. Great broken tackle there, though. I don't know who number 3 is. That's a good play. Douglas. Okay, Demario Douglas. So Demario Douglas, number 3. Keep that in mind. He's at the bottom of the screen by himself again. I feel like that was some kind of like screen play action. I don't know. Like the offensive line just kind of blocked very weirdly on that play. Throw goes out. I think that's Douglas again. Back-to-back catches, back-to-back first downs for him. Quick throw out, tight end screen possibly. Did not get blocked up right at all though. I have to take that play out the playbook. I already seen something I want to change. Milton looking, rolling, trying to make something happen, and there's nowhere to go. You can roll out the pocket, Milton. Don't be afraid now. If you want to use your wheels, play action. Pocket broke down, throw got out there quickly, and Douglas could not hold on this time. One too many plays asked of the young bug, but we're going to have to go ahead and settle for our 3. This will put us at 27-35. Trying to think what that'll do for the overall score. That makes it an 8-point game. So we could possibly still here get the dub. Hey, a turnover would be great defense. Who's going to make the play on opening day? Who's going to get me something here on opening day? Oh, y'all can't do it if y'all making passes like that. He's got a red circle on me. That tells me he's on fire. 352, 4 touchdowns. Oh, my. Yeah, this is on defense. We have let Burrow just get loose and act a fool on us. Bunch at the bottom of the screen. They're eating up as much time as possible, as they should. I'm glad it's got some CPU awareness. Motion here. They're going to be able to get it off, though, before the play clock. Drop back, throws it, finds his receiver wide open over the middle. That's a great player. Who is that? Is it Kenny? Some long hair. I don't remember any Bengals players with hair like that. Handoff up the middle. Of course, they'd be running it. Why not? Which means, of course, we're going to use our timeouts here. Good job, Zach Moss. 7 for 27. Not too bad. Maybe they show the receiver stats, too. They're showing a quarterback and running back. They see a receiver every once in a while when they make a good catch. So we know the run's going to be coming here. 2nd and 7. It looks like we run a 3-4. Keeping that in mind, too, as well. Dropping back here to pass. Oh, wait. And he goes out of bounds. That saves us from using a timeout. 3rd and 9. I'll take it. Do you run here or pass again? Because honestly, the pass caught me off guard. Dropping back, handoff. He's got a hole but nowhere to go. Of course, we're going to use our safety. That saves us a timeout, though. But they are in field goal range, kind of. 52-yarder. Can we get a miss? It is up. And it's good. Well, I mean, that's basically going to seal it because we only have one timeout left. Not really kind of much we can do. Of course, we'll just kind of watch it out to see if there's any exciting big plays here. But I don't think there's really much you can do to kind of win this ball game here. We'll go to end the game. We are down 11. 1:40 left to go. These have to be deep bombs down the field. Can the line block long enough to do so? They're blocking pretty good here. Milton getting out the pocket, running, looking. I still don't. Why? Why not run? See, that's some different CPU awareness that needs to get got. I understand, like, maybe he's like a field general. He's always got his eyes on the field. He's not really a runner. But I think even Tom Brady himself in that situation would have took off. I think even Peyton Manning would have took off. I think even Rich Eisen would have took off. Now, it might have been very fast, but I even think Rocky from SpongeBob would have took off. Like, at this point, like, that was so open and butt booty naked to just run and get us a couple of these there and get out of bounds. Good pocket presence here. We're throwing a lot of short stuff. Yeah, I got to change this playbook immediately. So I know what I'm doing in between episodes 1 and 2. That is changing this Patriots playbook because these are way too many short routes when we need to be going down the field. So expect to see that happen too as well. New playbook on offense coming on the way. Throw goes out of bounds. So he's not really getting a whole lot of time, so can't really affect that. Now, of course, I actually want to do something else too as well. Milton's getting a new number after this. I think he's played enough. He's played well enough to earn his new number. That will be the storyline. He had to play and have a good game to earn himself a new number because we put him in 19 to show humility. We're going to get him a new number after this. Throw goes down the field. That's a wide open Demario Douglas. Way to get tackled and go out of bounds. Being his man off the go route there. I mean, we can just get one more point, make it at least a one-possession game, look a little bit more respectable. I'll take it. Drop back, clean pocket, tight end open over the middle. He's down. We use our final timeout. 20 seconds left to go. We probably got time for maybe 2 more plays if we don't get in the end zone and get out of bounds. Drop back. They're sending a blitz. Somebody's got to be open. 17. 3rd and 1. So now we could probably still get 2 more passes off. Looking. Pockets collapsing. Throws to the end zone. And he's got his man. That is Hunter Henry, right? With the touchdown. Is it Hunter Henry in 85? Yep. Now the question is, do we go for 2 or we just kick it? Yep, we're going for 2 here. And then I'd imagine an onside kick. Drop back. Looking. He probably could have ran that in, but instead he finds Hunter Henry again. I don't know how he caught that or held on. But that's what 97 throw power gets. Are you twerking? Oh, heck nah. Everybody got 30,000 sprints when we get back. Here we go. Wait, do they even have onside kicks? I know we got new kicking rules. Oh, yep, onsides. Oh, he left that alone. I'm about to say he kicked that a little too hard. If he left that at the 50 and did that, then maybe we'd have something there. But that should just about go ahead and do it. We have no timeouts left. So Bengals come out here and get week 1, 38-35, which is already different than real life because, you know, the Bengals started out 0-1, obviously. So we'll go ahead and take the L, though, here. We knew the season was going to be pretty bad to start off. This taught me some things, especially about our offense. Even though we watched very limited. Taught me some things that I want to change with our offense. The defense needs a lot of work. A lot more than I guess I thought we would need. Because apparently the offense answered the challenge when I said they were the weakest ones. And came out and dropped 35. So Joe Milton is more than ready enough to... Is that Slim Shady? More than ready enough to go ahead and be the QB1, I think. And he's definitely earned himself a new QB1 number. Let's go ahead and look at just the end of the game stats here quickly before we go ahead and get out of here for the day. We gave up 368, 3 touchdowns and an interception to Burrow, but also had 361, 3 touchdowns and an interception from Milton. So, I mean, if you look at here comparison-wise, that boy Joe Milton is ready. He's ready to take over this offense. I think he played better than his overall for sure. 9 for 44 here for Antonio Gibson. Ramon Stevenson 5 for 14, but did score the touchdown there early for us. Gave up only 31 and a touchdown to Moss, so not much from the running game from either side. Receiving Chase, just balled out 11 for 107. Cannot allow it to happen. 105 and 2 touchdowns for Trenton Irving, too, as well. That's who had the long hair. For us, 9 for 88 and a touchdown for Hunter Henry. Douglas, 7 for 86 and a touchdown. Thornton, 7 for 80. KJ Osborne, who looks like he was wearing number 2. 6 for 61 and a touchdown, too, as well. And then defensively, got to have a better game than this. Looks like 11 tackles for Jawan Bentley, starting middle linebacker. Half sacks going to Dietrich Wise Jr. and Josh Uche, both getting half each. And then Jonathan Jones actually got an interception for us here today. So shout out to the INT. But still got a long way to go. Still got a much better game to play. But I think I might be onto something here. Joe Milton might be ready for success. And that's actually where we're going to end off the episode here, man. So like I said, we're just going through week 1 there. Just real quick. We obviously have week 2 and 3 here to kind of go up against. And we'll basically see how the season kind of pans out from here. So obviously already different than the real life storyline. But I think we definitely have some good things here to go across, things to go on, things to read into and to play better for. So we'll see how things turn out in the next video, man. If you guys did enjoy the episode, please let me know down below in the comment section. We'll definitely go ahead and up things as we need to and change things around as we need to. But I feel like we're in a good spot right now as far as settings and time frames and everything. But let me know if you guys are ready for the series to go ahead and get kicked off and see if we can go ahead and take this lead back. As you can see, everybody else in the division caught an L2 except for the the Bills, who I 1-0. Looks like we're ranked the 12th best in the AFC. I like that ranking next to us too. I love that. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. It's me, boy SG, aka Coach Sly Cooper. And we'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Later.